Miles and miles ahead to go. Rain may pour and wind may blow. Higher mountains you will climb. Go, taking one step at a time.
Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here. It's at Mary's at Battlesford. I came out here last year and just done a little tour of the church, but I always felt it was worth another look on the paranormal side. So, it's a really grey, cold old Sunday afternoon, but I thought we'd have a little ride out here, which has been a nightmare because all the roads have been closed off and I had to go miles to get here. Round and round the houses, as they say. So we'll go in and see. You see, it's a very old church, this one. Very cold in here as well. Very, very cold. Another little room in there. Oh, it's got a balcony as well. I can remember that. And another one with a very tall one. Look at that, eh? Another church where you can hear a pin drop. Very quiet. Right, I've got to nip out because I forgot the dowsing rods. See you in a bit. Right, several of my subscribers have asked me to use the dowsing rods again in an investigation, so I thought I would. I'll put the ghost tube on the table in front of me and it just said play with me as soon as I put it down, so we'll have a look. So I've got the old dowsing rods. I haven't used these for a while. So anyway, if there's any spirits in this church, can you come forward and talk to me using these rods in my hand? I come with no malice or any unwillingness. If you can come forward, and if you're here, can you cross these rods for me, please? Can you cross these rods? If you cross them, then we can start having a conversation. If you can cross them, thank you very much. Doomed? Who's doomed? Who's doomed? Can you make these rods go forward, please, if you're here, so I know you're here. Like I said, I come with no malice whatsoever, just peace.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Can you cross these rods if it's you using the ghost tube, please? If it's you using the ghost tube, the device on the table, can you cross these rods if it's you? Can you cross these if it's you? Thank you very much. Can you make them go out straight again, please? I'd really appreciate that. Can you make them go out straight again, please? I would really appreciate that. Ah, you're a saint. Thank you very much. Like I say, I come here with no malice or anything whatsoever. Just want to talk to you and you can talk to me. Yep. Can you make them go out straight again, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you see me standing in this lovely old church? Can you see me standing here? If you can, will you cross the rods, please? If you can see me, can you cross the rods, please? Can you please cross the rods? I'd appreciate it. I really would. You're trying. If you can cross them, nearly. If you can cross the rods, I'd really appreciate that.
Karma.
Karma. We had that last week at another church, Karma. Can you tell me if you are a man or a woman? If you're a man, will you cross these rods? If you're a man, will you cross these rods? If you're a woman, will you cross these rods? If you're a woman, will you cross these rods? Oh, you're making them go out, so you're not a woman. So are you a man? So if you're a man, will you cross these rods, please? Will you cross these rods? Thank you very much. Thank you. Like I say, I come here with nothing but peace, no animosity. Are you happy to speak to me? If you are, will you open up these rods, please? Thank you. Very, very quiet in here, isn't it? Can you make them go straight again for me, please, so I can ask you another question? Do you look after this church? Do you look after it? Are you like a guardian? If you're a guardian, will you cross these rods, please? If you're somebody who looks after the church. At this stage of the investigation, the audio on the camera started to play up, so I'll leave a little bit of it in and cut the rest out. But I do believe that some sort of spirit came really close and affected the camera. I could feel there was something around us, and I didn't feel alone. So let's get on with the investigation. Thank you. Well, have you been here a short time? If it's a short time, will you cross the rods for me, please? If I'm not asking the right questions, will you cross the rods and I'll try something else? Or if you don't want to speak to me, you really don't want to speak to me, cross the rods and I'll go away. I promise that, I will go away. If you cross the rods and you don't want to speak to me, any spirits in this lovely old church, which I come here with love, if you don't want to speak to me, you cross the rods. Right, it's gone quiet. It started very, very, very well. My word, I can't hardly control them. There's so much energy here. Did you not know you'd passed over? If you didn't know you'd passed over, will you cross these rods, please? If you didn't know, will you cross the rods? Cross them over. If you did know you passed over, will you cross the rods, please? Will you cross these rods? If you could you cross these rods for me? If you don't want to speak to me, cross these rods and I will go away. If you cross these rods, I'll go away. Seem to have gone completely and utterly dead. But actually I can feel something here.
Coke.
Poke? What do you mean? What do you mean by poke? What do you mean by poke? Can I ask you the same question again? Can you see me here, standing here talking? If you can, will you cross the rods, please? Cross these rods over. If you can see me and hear me, because you've got, remember, I can't see you and I can't hear you. Unless you make a noise, a sound, knock on something so I can hear you. If you can do that, I'd appreciate it. If not, can you cross these rods to say that you're still here? You're still here. If you'll cross these rods, I'd appreciate that. I'm not here to trick you or anything.
This is strange.
I know it's strange and you're not used to it, but I'm trying to communicate with you. So if you'd like to cross these rods, just cross them over and I'll carry on.
This is strange.
I know it's strange, but if you cross these rods to tell me that you want to talk to me, we can carry on. And like I keep saying, if you don't want to talk to me, cross these rods and I'll go away. I'll leave the church, I promise. Yes. Can you cross these rods for me, please?
Cheating.
Cheating. Who's cheating? Am I cheating or you cheating? Am I cheating or are you cheating?
I want to.
You. I want to. What would you like to do? Do you want to speak to me? If you want to speak to me, cross these rods. Cross these rods if you want to speak to me. If you don't, cross them.
Play.
Play. I'm up for a bit of play if that's what you want. If you want to have a joke or something, or tell me a joke, or no, that was a funny noise. I don't know if I'm just going to pick it up. It was a funny noise. Was it you who made that funny noise? If it was, will you cross these rods for me, please? I think there's people outside somewhere.
I'm weak.
Ah, you're weak. Well, you can use some of the energy out of the batteries, out of the cameras if you want. You can drain those if that's what you want. If that's what you want, you can. I think I'll give it a rest for a bit. Go and have a vape and try again, I think. Can you come forward and talk to me, please? If you'd like to, will you cross these rods? You say you're weak, but use all your energy to speak to me if you can. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you make them go straight again, please? Thank you. Like I say, I came here with love, no animosity. Just want to speak to you. Oop. Can you make that go forward, please? Can you make that go forward? Thank you very much. Are you a man? If you're a man, will you cross these rods?
Healthy.
Healthy? I don't know what you mean by that, but if you're a lady, a woman, will you cross these rods, please? Will you cross these rods? If you're a man, will you cross these rods? I had to make a bit of a hasty retreat there because I was being sussed out. Yeah, a guy came in with his dog to see what I was doing. So, hasty retreat. But yeah, that was very interesting actually, wasn't it? I thought we had some good replies in there. And yeah, I was quite chuffed. I might have a little walk round the graveyard in a minute. Have a little look at some of the gravestones. Right, what I'm going to do is just have a quick walk round with the ghost tube on. I'm not going to call out, we'll just see if anything comes through. Like I say, I had to leave the church because some of the locals turned up. I don't think they were trying to tap. Can you tap on something for me? Or make a noise? Can you tap on something for me? Make a noise? Yeah, I don't think they were worried that much, but I think they just turned up to have a look at a grave or something. And the guy got stuck in there because the door was dodgy. I got stuck in there for about 2 or 3 minutes and had to find my way out. Some very, very old gravestones here. Look at this. Don't know how far this goes back. Bruce. Who's Bruce? Who's Bruce? Who are you? I'm just a person walking through the graveyard with a ghost tube. You can talk to me if you want. If you can talk through this device in my hand. I come here with no malice whatsoever. Just filming the old church and walking around the graveyard with the ghost tube. And you can talk to me through this device in my hand. That's if you want to. If you want me to go away, just say so and I will. If I'm disturbing you, I don't mean to. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. Make my way back. Deep? What's deep? What's deep? You've got another graveyard across the road here. I think that was opened in 1926, so they're quite modern graves over there. But this is certainly very ancient here. Keep trying. Right. Serpent. Serpent. What do you mean by serpent? A snake? A snake? Is that what you mean? A snake?
Ant.
Ant. Serpent and ants. I don't get it. I really don't. Hot. Well, it's not hot here today. It's very, very cold. Very, very cold. Are you hot? Because I'm not. Ceiling. Very random. I'm not 100% convinced on the ghost tube. I really not. It's a tidy little thing to use if you've just got one hand loose and a hand for your camera, but I'm not 100% sold on it. I think the dowsing rods and crystals are the better way, but it is handy to use. Sometimes it comes up with relevant things, and other times it comes up with really random stuff like serpent and ant and ceiling, which you can't work in anywhere. But it is what it is. Right, let's make our way back to the car. Right, so hopefully we've got enough to make a little vlog up, put on YouTube on Tuesday. Been interesting. I would have done a longer one, I think, if the people hadn't have turned up and sort of disturbed me. You can't really do a ghost investigation in somebody's church and they turn up and you're in there doing stuff like this. That's not good.
Not all of us.
Not all of us. What do you mean by not all of us? What do you mean, not all of us? Right. Any spirits that have been talking to me, this is your realm. You must stay here. You cannot leave. You cannot follow me. This is where you must stay and I must go. So can I just say thank you very much, and maybe we'll speak again another day. I really don't think I'm finished with this place. I think there's something here, definitely. Got really strong vibes out of this one. So with that, just leaves me to say, all ride safe, love each other. Suffolk Andy. Is there anybody else here?
Mary, was that you?
If there's anybody here in the spirit world who'd like to talk to us, we come with love and peace.
A lot of people who are alive at the moment constantly ask the question of, is there life after death? Do you know the answer to that?